RBI single. Doyle misses up with 90. Ballpark last year for Ole Miss and this year for Tennessee have not gone well. And he plunks Davalon on a 2-2. Eva Loy has a couple of home runs in the postseason. Pops this one up sky high. It's Fisher in front of the Arkansas dugout. And a late adjustment for the first hill here with one on and one out. And Maxwell sends it into the jet stream in left field. Dalton Bargo has space and hauls it in.
Fastball way to try to give you a shot to pick the runner off.
They had a couple of those called with Marcus Phillips on the mound yesterday too. Helfrich goes down swinging at 97. And this one's lifted towards left. Charles Davalon has plenty of space. He can hit a fastball as good as anybody. And that one was up. It's a 4-pitch walk. And Fisher is aboard here in the opening frame.
As well, back and forth.
And he sends this one to center field, pushing Justin Thomas Jr. shy of the track. And now on to the cinders, or just short. From Gage Wood. And a curveball is sent in the air to left field. A broken bat. How often do you see that? The bat ends up at second base. And he grew up in that AAA Royals clubhouse. And a line drive to right field. Kojal's got a knock.
Early in this ball game, but that one just kind of sitting right down Broadway. And Cam Kojal, who is locked in right now in the postseason, hitting over 400 in this NCAA tournament.
And Doyle certainly has contributed. That one sails to the backstop at 9. Here's the payoff to Iredale. And a swing and a miss. Second K for Doyle.
It's amazing
to pull the trigger on left.
Runner at second and 2 down, and Robinette goes down swinging a 98. Back-to-back. And he chops this one to third. Here's Iredale. He's started all but one game at third. Well, let's dig into the. Here's the payoff. And the curveball's lifted to left field. Davalon only has to move a couple of steps. Super Regional.
Breaking ball more often in this game.
Back-to-back breaking balls to Clark. Room service hot for Aloy. And a 1-2-3 frame worked by Arkansas. Was rated the number 4 outfielder in the state of Georgia. And he takes a 5-pitch walk. Second time Doyle has put the leadoff. KP mentioned the misses. He hit Davalon. And Davalon hits this deep to right field. It is long gone in a hurry. Upper deck shot for.
Tander.
And that one finds a hole on the left side. A walk, a home run, and now a single. Let's take another look at that home run.
Come on, Doubter. That puts a dent in Dave Van Horn's office window, and that will bring them to their feet. It's been a little slow here early on.
Loy. And that ball's popped up and will find the seats on the right side.
I think part of it, too, is being in a position to turn a double play if you get the opportunity.
Tennessee turned 2 yesterday. They were huge plays as Maxwell goes down swinging.
Mistakes, and I think sometimes the second time around we can make too much of the experience. Oh, but there is some.
Big brother at first, little brother at the plate, and the at-bat continues. And it's lifted to center field. Ensley on a dead sprint, and he makes the catch coming in.
Since the post-Texas game, I guess. So that would be 2 appearances.
Okay.
Since Miami of Ohio.
Gotcha.
Oh. Sorry, that was pretty nasty.
Hasn't happened yet today.
There you go.
Oh,
I love you so much, KP.
Speak it right into existence. That's the way this world works. But approach against Gage, how do you go after the
plan? We saw him last time. For how much of a bulldog he is and how good his stuff is, I thought our guys did well. It's his new day, but still good stuff. So I think kind of like a lot of the fastballs in our league, you got to push it down, but you also probably got to work above it on a day like today. I know yesterday, anytime it's a one-run game and you make some pitching changes, you'd always wish you could change it up a little bit. But I think this one is just go to who you stupid by the end of the thing, and I'll end up with no job hanging out with you guys.
Worst places to be.
But I do appreciate y'all. You guys are always a good time to have around.
The best. Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you guys.
Gavin Keelan. And Keelan serves one into left field. Aggressive approach, 3 straight hits. And the Volunteers have loaded the bases here in the third. And look. And the breaking ball hit on the ground to the right side. Koziel goes to Aloy for one. Back to first. And a 4-6-3. And Ensley swings at the breaking ball. Into center for Justin Thomas Jr. Oh, nearly taken.
They rough you up your senior year.
Sing-eye single for Koziel.
And things get
into right field. Chapman. And another sing-eye single as Robinette picks up just his 3rd hit against the lefty this.
Any of these counts.
0-2 to the 9-hole. And he blows it by him at 97. 6K for 2 aboard and 2 out. And that's one gets all the way to the backstop. Big part of that was paired double plays. Fly ball left field deep. Bargo back, track. Wall gone! And the inning continues with Ryder Helfrich at the plate. 7-1 Arkansas.
98.
They're calling the Hogs in rounds. To right. Chapman.
that hits Aloy, and then a couple pitches later, which you got to give Maxwell credit, he laid off an 0-2 changeup that was just off the corner, and then
in the air, shallow left. Charles Davalon on his horse. And that one gets right through the wickets on Ryder Helfrich. I would think, as this ball forward, that is a huge advantage for Arkansas catchers.
run fourth for the Hogs.
And a tapper to Koziel. He'll take it himself, and he wins that race. No runs, no hit. With Bo Mattingly earlier this season. Great podcast about Arkansas baseball and other sports, and he was talking about his golfing prowess. Flies out to center. Actually, there's 8 other guys in this lineup.
And they've moved him all over the lineup this year, too. It's happened for a lot of these guys. We always talk about.
There goes the runner. And a punch out. Throw it into second was late. Koziel was running, looked like he would have been safe with ease.
Berkey would be a short leash, too. I mean, you get any traffic, there'll be action right away in that Arkansas bullpen.
Strike 3 looking.
I know the feeling.
Oh, he's the best. Keelan goes down swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Gibbler. Pulled to the right side, right to the leather of Robinette. Gibbler a perfect 5th. And it's all.
They were playing in the Missouri Valley. It was a impressive offensive display from a team that can really run hitters at you 1 through 9.
And it's pretty good history. Chopper to short. Gavin Keelan, 2 down.
In the draft.
Tosses the bat aside after a 2-out walk. You talked to him about Peebles' snap throw back. You know, Benintendi really blew up his second season here.
Offense that really needed his juice. And this year, I think early you could tell he was playing.
And he sends it to right field. Chapman has space. Only 2 SEC Players of the Year, but goes. Pops it up to right field. Maxwell coming in. Robinette back there, and that one hits the turf.
There's no chance that Robinette's going to get to them and he gets spun around. We'll see if that can get this Vol offense going because, I mean, you said it, it's getting late.
And he drives it to center. Justin Thomas Jr. back. And a jump at the wall to haul it in. Popped it up. Beautiful over the shoulder catch by Aloy. 2-2 to Chapman. Check swing. He went. And that ends any Tennessee threat in the sixth. And he ropes this one, and now he's got a double.
Part of your identity at that point. That's bold. Might get you one of their hats, KP.
The infield is in for Tennessee, trailing by 6. And a chopper will hold the runner at third. Marin takes his time. Smoked up the box. First hit of the game for little brother, and he
have just made huge impacts. We talked about Cuyo coming over from BYU. You think about Logan Maxwell coming from TCU. You think
just about 8 years ago when Tony Vitello took the Tennessee job. Nate was the hitting coach at Missouri State just up the road.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet.
90s.
Cool 337 on the season.
Chopper to short. Keelan kicks the bag, goes to first, and a 6-3 double play. Finally finished. 3-2 pitch. Little nubber handled by Vahiva Aloy, and there's 2 down.
You like to ask me trivia.
Here's Iredale. Aussie, 42 Wallaby Way. To short. Keelan's got him.
And that's when this Arkansas offense came alive.
Maxwell looking for another hit, and he's got a 3-knock afternoon. Arnold at Florida State, Anderson at LSU. Pop up to shallow left, racing back Keelan. Bargo coming on. Keelan makes a catch across the chalk. Aloy 1 for 4. He's gotten out in the air 3 times today, and so he chops this one to Iredale just to make me look silly. The 40th time in an NCAA tournament game. The 15th team to hit that mark. So, huge Yankees fan. He said every year, if there was a birthday or a holiday or some sort of celebration, the gift in the country in long balls. And he gets a knock. First hit of the game. Aloy scrambles for that one. 1 down. Down goes Bargo, and 2 down. 0-2. Was that loaded Rice rotation? 0-2?
I feel like it was after that.
First rounders. Strike 3 looking.
It's recorded.
A little hop from Curley to handle that.
Manning.
This ball is belted to left center field. It is.
Center field. This crowd was looking for something to stand up and cheer about. The Hog third baseman certainly delivered.
Go back to the house settlement. That's a huge jump.
Pay for school and all those. I think the players would rather have the opportunity to make a team.
Hot shot to Fisher. And 2 down.
And I know.
Fly ball deep right field. Chapman settles underneath.
Defense that's top 3 in the country from field percentage standpoint. A catcher that routinely steals strikes like that, which makes that stat.
And it's sent in by the second. 1-2 to Backus. Swing and a miss, and Arkansas is 1 out away from. And it's crushed deep right field. Maxwell will watch it.
Well, that's a first one he'll never forget.
Popped out of play. Here's the 1-2. Up and away. And now the 2-2. Swing and a miss! They'll hear it from the hill to the hollers. Arkansas is headed back to Omaha.